Okay, I've got two problems with my OB-6. Okay, first one, the Arpeggiator will not play the same note twice in a sequence, which is kind of weird. That is very weird. And the second one, with a very noisy autofocus, is the Sub Oscillator seems to be intermittent on some patches. I don't know whether it's just sync patches or not, but it spends, you can get octaves that are 2 on and 4 voices off, or something like that. So I'm going to do the arpeggiator thing first, right? And my little intro, this is a Prophet 6, right? This is the Prophet 6 playing a pattern, right? And great thing about using the arpeggiator is you can add notes. You can add notes as you go along on the arpeggio. So this is the Prophet 6. This is the pattern that it's playing, or eventually it builds up to that pattern, which is like an A minor, G major, F major, C major. And eventually it's going to play all of those, because I'm holding a note down and just adding things as I feel like it. Which is why the arpeggiator is kind of cooler than the sequencer, because you can just keep adding until you've done enough. Okay. I'm going to demonstrate that it doesn't work to do this pattern on the OB-6. Okay, so the OB-6 will not play this pattern. And on the OB-6, these white notes are going to be missing because they've already been played and they just will not appear. Okay, so that's a completed pattern. And then of course you can mash around with the sound as much as you want. And twiddle around with it as much as you want. And I wasted 20 minutes on this. And you get some all kinds of spooky stuff, because you can just leave it running and get all kinds of weird stuff, even with the same arpeggio. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's do it on the OB-6. Right, so the OB-6, I've set up patch 1. Right, and I'm going to play without the arpeggiator on. This is patch 000 actually. This is the first note that's played for the second time. Whatever it was, okay, so I've copied that to patch 1, so the arpeggiator is going to work, and I'll put hold on. So far so good. So far so good. all of those notes are missing. There's loads of notes missing, okay? Because they've all been played before. Now the interesting thing is that if I play another note, it will accept it. Right, then if I play these 50 times or something, the ones that have already been played, it's just not accepting them into the memory, obviously, so I can play some more notes. But I can't play them down again because I've already played them now. So all of these are going to be ignored now. Let's play a bass note. Okay, it plays that. A low bass note. That's not the original pattern. Like that on the Prophet 6. So here's Prophet 6 again. I love the filter, sounds like a jet engine. I love the negative envelope amount as well. Okay, that's enough of that one. Okay, so let's see what's... Here's my OB-6 again. It's not doing it basically. Okay, so that pattern, whoops, that's all I'm gonna get. And if I play a bottom note, I might get that as well. And that's it. Okay, now let's go to the sub-octave thing, because the sub-octave thing is weird. Okay, so thing number 2, I'm going to go to sound 260. It's kind of awkward doing this actually. It'd be much better if you could just select these 10 and hit, say, bank and just go 260. It'd be really a lot simpler. Anyway, 260. Okay. Ah, yeah, it's already weird. So sound 760 is the same as this, except I've actually taken off the VCO mod because it just makes it vibrato and it's a pain in the bum. Let's just do it with patch 760 actually. Right. That's fine. It's a beautiful sound. Put the sub oscillator in. Okay, that's when the problem comes in. So if I've saved it now to 260 with the sub oscillator in, the sub oscillator, there's oscillator 1, there's 2, sub oscillator without the sub oscillator, with it, same on any note. kind of weird, and of course you've got all these things, so I take them off just in case. I don't know what else there is. Sync, it's weird anyway. It's two different weird notes, but whatever it is, let's go back to 260 because I've edited that sound. Okay, and I've taken all this stuff off. So voices 1 and 3 have got sub-octave. That's pretty easy to demonstrate actually. Let's try. I had a problem with that on 007 as well, on the magical broken EP sound, but after I'd edited it, because again it's a sync sound, I'm not sure. If I put the Sub Oscillator on for that and put the sync back on, nothing's happening. In fact, I'm not getting a sub octave at all for some strange reason. Sub octave seems to be... I heard it then for a second, didn't you? Let's turn these all off. Something weird's happening now. That's what I was getting. I was getting sort of fifths or something. Let's take some of that off. Well, this is sync now, it shouldn't be doing that. Okay, hang on. Something's a little bit odd. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they're different notes. D2. That was probably C2. What about this one? This is B. No, it wasn't B flat. Okay, that's C3 now. I think. We'll soon see if it is, won't we? That's sensible. Let's just take that off. Oops, bad playing. Bring in the Sub Osc. Can't even hear the Sub Osc for some reason. Why can't I hear the Sub Oscillator? I can hear a trace of it at the end, unless... Ooh. No, I don't know. Maybe it's the way. Maybe it's where the filter's set. Maybe the filter's missing it for some reason. Why would the filter miss it? Oh damn it! What have I done? Let's do the low. Have it a low pass. Not much resonance. Oh. This is weird. Now, I've got noise. Oh, there's some noise on it as well, is there? Let's get rid of the noise. They're an octave apart. Are they? Probably are. That's C2. Okay, let's make this C3. Oh, it's getting a bit convoluted now. C3, and I think this one's C3. They're both C3. Ah, now I can hear the Sub Osc. And it seems to be working on both of them. What about if I have sync on? No. When sync's on, the sub oscillator is not coming on. If sync's off, the sub oscillator's coming on all the time. So if I put them all up, it's a bit loud maybe. Okay. Okay, and I put sync on, I'll get 2 there and there, but the rest of the sub oscillator is not working. Whereas if I have the sync off, let's try and hit both notes and the sub oscillator. Okay, that's working. SubOsc. Right, sync on again, it won't work. Now they're the 2 bugs I've found so far, and they're kind of weird bugs actually. So I'm not really sure. It doesn't do that on the Prophet 6. So that's my video. There's nothing else I can really explain.